Hello, and welcome to Catfish Trash Talk. This is episode 27. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-host, Noelle Winters.
Hi, hello.
Hello, we're here to talk about season 7, episode 9 of Catfish, the TV show, Rod and Ebony.
Good episode.
I've been waiting 9 episodes for this episode.
You have been. Ever since we were starting to do this, you're like, I can't wait for this one.
This is such a good episode. It stood out so much in my mind for so many years, though.
Well, right. I don't even know if I rewatched this one either. This was a fun watch.
You didn't watch it in the beginning, you mean?
No, I'm saying after that. I had so
this was the first time
since then. Yeah, because some episodes I've seen a few times, like Joe and Rose.
Right.
That was a few episodes back, but I haven't seen this one again.
So this was the first time since the first time.
Yeah. This is the first
Wow.
time since the first time I popped my cherry all over again.
I love this. So now Neve and Max start off. They're in a hotel. It's 9:20 a.m.
Yes.
and they're going to read Rod's email.
Max does not like mornings. Is something I've noticed about him.
He does not.
No.
He's like Garfield.
Yes, and he likes lasagna a lot.
He doesn't like Mondays and he doesn't like being woken up.
Yeah, I get that.
All right. So they get this message from Rod. He's in a 4-year online relationship with a woman that he met in a gays/bisexual chat room.
Right.
Her name is Ebony and she's transgender. But he used his cousin's picture and said his name was KJ.
Right.
She couldn't meet him at first because she had cancer, but now he wants to meet her.
So he's catfishing her, but worried if he's getting catfished.
Exactly.
Right.
So they call him, and this is what Neve says.
Tell me.
I can't believe you've been talking to this girl for 4 years now. And then they all laugh.
Tracey, you could just tell this episode's old. There's a lot of bad things happening. Just the whole episode is like this, though.
I went down such a rabbit hole.
Really?
People being like, wow, Catfish was super transphobic.
No, it really was, though. I was watching this with Matt. Matt's like, oh, bad thing to say. And I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous.
It was really ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, I'm surprised that they haven't been called out on it publicly.
I'm actually surprised they haven't taken the episode down.
And then I was going to say that too.
Yeah.
So Max looks appalled that, about this entire situation.
Max, I feel like knows what's up, from the beginning.
Yes. So he asked if he should call Ebony a girl.
Right.
And he's like, yes. I just
Ebony
said she was
is
a girl.
Right.
I just said she was a girl. She presents as a girl. She calls herself a girl. Why wouldn't we?
Right. So Neve, you're saying that you would call Ebony a man?
But Ebony wants to be called a girl no matter what.
No matter what.
She identifies as a girl.
Yeah. So why wouldn't you just...
She's a trans woman.
Right.
Not a trans man.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Okay. So that was ignorant.
It was a lot. Yes.
Ignorant. So he said that they talk 3 to 4 times a day.
Right.
And they're going to Mississippi. Neve and Max, their minds blown. They're like, this is insane.
I know. Well, it's again, it just shows the times.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I would be like, oh, okay.
But then again, this isn't that old. So maybe I'm just being ignorant, because it's not that old.
It's not that old, but it's old enough that clearly they did not have the education they should have had.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Rod's at work.
Yes.
So they go into the kitchen in the basement.
Very interesting place. So every time this man cooks something, the server has to go down the stairs and carry everything upstairs.
That's a lot of bars, though.
You would have such a nice butt working there.
I worked at a bar that did that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I have not worked in a bar like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. A lot of small bars do that. So he's making cheese balls.
I'm into it. Because they look almost like Velveeta balls. They were all the way melted.
Were they fried cheese curds?
I don't think so, but I don't know. Who am I to judge? I don't know.
All right. So now it's 2008. They started talking. And then Rod says, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You wouldn't even think she was a dude.
Why?
And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So I thought it was Neve and Max.
No, it's everyone.
It's everyone.
It's everyone.
Okay.
But also, it's like, okay, so Rod, I see him throughout this episode,
Yes.
though. Things change with him.
Things really change. So now he
Yes.
asks him, Neve's like, listen, did you go into this chat room to meet a guy? And
Right.
he deflects and he goes, oh, you can meet anyone.
Right. But you were
That's not what we asked you. But that's not what we asked you.
A gay bisexual site, right? Gay
bisexual chat.
Right. So, but you didn't go there to meet a guy, and he identifies as straight.
But he said you can meet anyone. That's not the answer.
But he's a man.
He really is. So he said that he's not curious and he's not attracted to any man.
Right. So why was he on that site?
So Neve asked how it would work sexually.
Right.
And Rod answers that he would have to get used to it.
Well, I mean, that's a way to put it. I would have to get used to it as well. It's a big difference.
It's a big difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I don't think that's how sexuality works, though.
Well, okay. So that's the thing. It's like, I think that you basically you're attracted to what you're attracted to, whatever it is.
Sure.
But I don't think that you could will it to change.
You just have to get used
to it.
Because
I have tried.
We've all tried.
We've all tried, but it's like, you like what you like.
You'd have to get used to it. What a dream. What a fairy tale.
And I think, maybe I'm going to sound a little ignorant. Sometimes I think it's a lot easier for women than it is for men. It's a big difference.
Noelle.
Yeah.
Of course it's easier.
That's a huge difference.
I could get used to it easier than a man could get used to it.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm talking about a man that is not attracted to other men.
Yes.
And is kind of confused and maybe in a relationship that he's not comfortable in with another man.
Yes.
I think it is much easier for a woman to get used to it.
Yes. Yes.
Just because of the things that happen.
But that's what I'm saying. Things that happen, I'm not used to.
There's a lot, right? Okay. So in a lesbian relationship, you're doing all the same things.
Right. You're just doing the stuff that happens.
Right.
But you're just doing it for a lot longer, I think.
Which is why I've tapped out of
all sex.
All of it. I'm like, I just want to go to sleep. I want to eat a snack and I want everyone to leave me alone.
I want a lamb chop in bed.
I want a lamb chop and I want everyone to leave me alone.
Yeah, this is a lot. It's a lot to commit to either way.
By lamb chop, I mean a lamb chop.
I want a lamb chop.
Oh my God, I'm going to take you for lamb chop soon. Okay, so he thinks that she would stop talking to him.
Right.
And he said that she's secretive and doesn't tell him where she's going.
Okay.
You told her you're KJ, your cousin.
Here's the thing. He almost doesn't see that he did anything wrong by catfishing
almost
her.
Doesn't see. He doesn't see.
Yeah, that's true. He just doesn't see.
So Max calls him a hypocrite.
He is a hypocrite.
Yes.
And he starts laughing. Max is like, no, I'm serious.
So they said that he's going to change his sexuality for this person.
Okay. That's not a thing. That's like praying the gay away, right? It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
He doesn't he's not going to change his sexuality.
Right.
He knows what he's getting into. This is the thing. The playing dumb of Rod is so much.
Well, I think that's the one thing that really irks me about this episode. Because guy, okay, if you're not ready to admit truly how you feel, then why are we doing this?
Why are we on television?
Right. Why are we doing this on television?
Maybe they're doing it all for the story. And I love hearing stories. So this holiday season, I want to give a gift to my loved ones that makes them feel special and unique, just like the relationship we share. That's why I'm giving everyone that I care about Storyworth. Noelle and I have given every single person in our family Storyworth. Storyworth is an online service that helps you and your loved ones preserve precious memories and stories for years to come. It is thoughtful and meaningful, and it connects you to those who matter most. Every week, Storyworth emails your relative or friend a thought-provoking question of your choice from their vast pool of possible options. Each unique prompt asks questions you've never thought to ask, like, what's the bravest thing you've ever done in life? Or if you could see into the future, what would you want to find out? I have found out so much about my friends and family by reading the answers to their questions. After 1 year, Storyworth will complete your loved one's stories, and it includes photos. And this is all put into a beautiful keepsake book that you will be able to share and revisit for generations to come. I cannot wait to read my mom's book. Reading the weekly stories helps connect with your loved ones no matter how near or far apart you are. Noelle's mom and stepdad are going to be completing theirs. Aren't you excited to hear what they have to say? We'll probably talk about it on BS. With Storyworth, I'm giving those I love most a thoughtful, personal gift from the heart and preserving their memories and stories for years to come. Go to storyworth.com/catfish and save $10 on your first purchase. That's storyworth.com/catfish to save $10 on your first purchase. Okay, so he said her full name is Sasha Ebony.
Right.
And they call her.
Yes.
And she is a silly goose.
She is so fun. And I'm like, okay, well, I like her all the way.
I do too. Mm-hmm. So she said that she bought some new panties.
Her butt looks good.
He starts licking around his lips.
Oh, I know. I saw. And I was like, this is terrible.
And he's laughing because he's sitting in a hotel lobby with a boner looking at Max and Neve.
Ew, yeah. And I say ill because just boners are gross.
Right.
Yeah.
Which Rod does not think that, though.
Yeah, no, he thinks the opposite, in fact.
He thinks they're great. He thinks they're delicious, actually.
Nom, nom,
so
nom.
They find her on meetup.com. Right. And she had gone to like some event. She had an account on meetup.com and it said that she had a daughter. And they're like, ooh, she has a daughter. And it's like, he told her he's KJ.
Right. So who cares?
Okay. So they call her and she seems annoyed.
Okay, but why is she so mean? She's not even mean.
Because this is set up.
Is that what it is? Because it's like
be.
She's like acting like Neve is giving her such an attitude. And I'm like, what am I missing?
Well, he asked when she realized that she was transgendered.
Right.
And she said that she does not like that word. So they tell her that that KJ has something to tell her.
Right.
She's being super rude.
Yes.
So they're going to go to Atlanta. She finally agrees.
Okay. Why aren't they going to fly there? It's a 6.5 hour drive with Rod.
Okay. I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
I bet you anything.
Yeah.
There's probably not an airport around where they are in Mississippi.
Oh.
It's probably like a 3-hour drive to the airport.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Maybe like Rod doesn't have an ID because that happens too.
He has no passport to go to Atlanta.
He has no ID. He can't get on a plane like Sami on 90 Day. Mm-hmm.
Do you think his ex-in-laws took it away from him?
Took it away from him. Yes.
They were like, this is part of the divorce. Give us your license. Give us your wallet. This is actually a holdup.
Give it your non-driver's ID.
Very specifically. So they go to Atlanta. They're driving and they keep saying ATL.
Right.
ATL. Mm-hmm. They're driving to ATL.
6.5 hours.
So Max is like, is your stomach okay?
Because he's probably nervous and kept having to poop.
I know, but I'm like, I don't really want to know what happened.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, because I think he just had nervous poops.
So he wears a dress vest.
Okay, Tracey. I'm like, is this part of a tuxedo that he's wearing? Where's his cummerbund?
He's wearing the third piece of a 3-piece suit.
Yes, he is. I can't. It's like satin on the back.
Noelle, it's a dress vest.
Mm-hmm. He looks like Aladdin. I'm watching this and I'm like, what's happening?
He went to Men's Warehouse real quick.
He did.
And they were like, okay, do you want to get fitted for a suit? And he was like, no, just the vest. And you know what? Don't even fit me. I don't want it to fit me.
I'll wing it.
He's like, give me a size 100. I want it to flap in the back.
Oh, Tracey.
And they're like, do we have the vest for you?
We have the perfect vest for you.
I'll never get over this vest. This is the most appalling part about this entire episode.
But he's wearing like a V-neck, like a fitted, a vest. Like, where does the vest come in?
You put on your outfit and then you were like, no, it needs something else more.
Why didn't Neve help? Why didn't Neve say, lose the vest? We're in the ATL.
We don't do this in ATL.
We don't do this in
this
ATL.
Is more MISSISSIPPI kind of
vest.
This is not.
Exactly.
So he brings her flowers, and I'm very confused about her reaction.
She's so happy though.
But she's confused about her reaction as well.
I think she figures like I'm on camera.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So she says, and this is the famous catfish line. This is another one. I
Mhm.
can't believe it's you. And then she goes, you look a lot different.
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, well, I have to tell you something. That was my cousin's picture, and I only used it because I thought you were a psycho.
And then she gets like big mad.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what? So
Because
you
he can't say I only used it because I was scared to show you myself.
I only used it because I thought my cousin was better looking than me.
Yeah.
That's what you did.
I only used it because I didn't think I could land you or whatever. Right.
Because
I thought you were a psycho. This is a man. This is a man and a man and a man.
He is literally catfishing her so hard and blaming her.
Yeah. I've been in this relationship. Yes.
We all have. So she's upset. She walks away and she's like, well, I have a secret too. I have an 11-year-old daughter and I'm not trans.
Why is she so cute? I love her.
I love her. She has such good energy.
Everything about her is wonderful.
Her house
is pristine.
It's like an HGTV magazine. It's
know.
like Home and Garden.
It's so nice. It's so clean.
It's so ATL.
Yeah, I love it. It's so ATL.
Her outfits.
You're right. Her energy, everything about her. I love her. She's so nice and friendly. She makes you feel so calm, not nervous.
She made me so happy. I was like, I would like to go to ATL.
Yeah, I like her.
I will drive for 20 hours to ATL.
Yes, me too. Yes.
She also reveals that she was a lesbian for 15 years. So I don't think that's a was kind of thing.
She is.
Right. But also maybe you're just bisexual. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of confusing terminology. Right.
He is annoyed.
First of all, he gave her like an ass out hug when he even met her. Like he was like turned off right away.
So he's a super bad hypocrite. And Neve says that maybe, dun, dun, Rod might be curious about guys.
You think?
Oh my God, Neve, what are you, a detective?
What a concept.
So she said that she was sending him money, paying his cell phone bill.
Right. And
he's like, yeah, and I wouldn't have spoken to her if she wasn't paying me.
Liar.
He said that he needs to step away. He needs time to think.
Okay, so it went from him being totally straight to him like really loving Ebony, being like obsessed with Ebony, to him being like, I wouldn't have even spoken to Ebony if she was
him being appalled by what she looks like. He said that he needs time to think. And I got to tell you, I hope he thinks about his vest.
I know, but I don't think he does.
Max is like, this is so weird. And Neve's like, oh, this was all about money this whole time. And Max is like, no, he's bisexual.
Yeah, I know. Neve does not see it at all.
So now the next day they go to his hotel room and he is now mad and nasty to Neve and Max.
Yes. Yes.
What an angry, angry man.
Yeah, he's just not nice there. Like, he's not fun. She's so fun. He's not.
How did she fall in love with him?
Maybe he just, a lot of guys are different online and on the phone. And I bet he is. So
he wants to talk to her today. And he comes there and she's again happy to see him. Super nice to him. Her home is beautiful. So he's like, I have something to tell you. Sit down. I would have never spoke to you unless you paid me.
That's just, honestly, it's cruel. It's just cruel. It's mean.
He's trying to be as mean as possible, I think.
Because he doesn't like her. That's really all there is to it.
You don't have to be mean to someone because you don't like them.
Again,
Rod.
It's happened to me.
Yeah. She's like, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
And
she gets mad. Good for her for getting mad.
And then who says that? She says it. What you lied to me about wasn't small to me.
Yeah.
That's what he said, right?
That's what he said.
So he says, okay, let's start over. What you lied about wasn't small to me.
Right.
Okay. Do you hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
What you lied about wasn't small to me.
Right.
So it was big
to him.
So he thought it was big,
He wanted it to be big.
but then it was small, but it wasn't
Right.
small to him.
No.
Okay.
Double entendre.
So she's really mad. And he said that he's leaving. He wants to go to the hotel and he's holding his head in his hands.
Yeah, bye. Like she did something wrong.
Yes. So Neve goes to talk to her. She says in 2008, she got cancer. She went on a gay website to get a gay male friend.
Okay, I feel like they're both lying about why they were on this website.
This is very confusing because she said that they were just friends for 2 years.
Right.
So she thought that she was talking to a gay male friend for 2 years. What made you think he was gay? Did he tell you he was gay?
Right. What was he saying? Right. That's what I don't understand.
Did he tell you he was gay and then you were like, oh, well, that works out because I'm trans?
Because I'm right. Or yeah, I don't know.
There's something a little
Nobody
bit
is saying why they were really on there and how they really spoke to each other.
Right. Because wouldn't you just, okay, if I wanted a gay male friend,
yeah,
I would not go on Grindr saying that I was a man.
Right. Right.
I would go on a meetup group for people.
Yes.
I would go to a
Facebook group.
I would go to a gay bar.
Yeah, why not?
But I would also say I'm a straight woman.
There's something so off here.
But like, because if you really
would say that you are trans just to make friends with a gay man? So you're trying to make a gay man be attracted to you? I don't understand. Right.
Right. Because it's like you and I are friends. Like I don't try to make you attracted to me.
Right. Yeah.
Because we're just friends.
Weird. Right.
That's what I tell everyone. We're just friends.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. We're not together yet. Until you tell the chiropractor.
He's like, are you together? I'm like, romantically? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, not yet.
Not yet.
We'll see what happens with her husband for a little while. I'll let her ride that one out. So they were just friends for 2 years. So you think in 2 years, she was like, yeah, I just thought we were friends. We used to talk about like the news and oh, okay. She said he made her so happy. And she has on all different pieces of children's costume jewelry.
Really? I didn't notice.
She has on like this giant ring that's made of like gemstones from like a dress up set.
Okay.
She has on like all different costume jewelry that doesn't match. That's like from like some kind of chest of jewels that you would buy a child.
Oh, I used to really. Let me just say one thing.
Say it.
In the back of like YM magazine or like Teen Bop, whatever they were, it was like buy a chest of jewels. It was like $10 or whatever. My father was always like, no, absolutely not. I have dreamt to this day. I still want it because I was never allowed. Get me a chest of jewels. I don't even care if it's plastic. I just always
it is plastic.
The idea of it like blew my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I understand that. It's like on the troll book orders, it was like the little sets of things like that you could make something.
Yeah.
I was like, I need that. I don't care what it is.
That's like why I bought the microscope on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I understand. It's like something different.
Yes.
Well, her dad did not say no.
Yes.
And she got it and she wore it for her meeting with KJ.
She wore it all together.
She said that she helped him because he helped her when she was in a really bad place emotionally.
But she seemed almost like she was like paying him off for being there for her. You know?
Because I think, okay, so do you think that maybe she has money and she, I don't know, just wants companionship?
Yes. And I think that he played on that. Yes.
100%. I don't think that she was paying him. I think that that's the only way that she knew, like, hey, if I have the money, like
that's true too.
Take care of you because like you really like
you're there for me.
I couldn't pay you enough for what you did to me.
I can understand that.
All right. So Neve said that Rod might be questioning his sexuality.
You think?
And this is what he tells her. And he said that she's the only one that could help him.
And he's like, okay, but why does Neve say that Rod's at rock bottom?
He says like he's at rock bottom.
He needs you.
He's probably smashing his head on the pavement outside.
Probably. Yes.
He's probably eating the gravel in the driveway.
Because it's so weird. I don't understand. Like, what don't we know? Yes, he's eating the gravel. I just don't understand like what's happening. Why is he at rock bottom?
But also, why is it her problem?
Neve
So
likes
this
to do
man,
that.
I know, but it's like this man lied to you, came to your house, disrespected you, told you that he only talked to you because you paid him.
But
Doesn't
why?
even, then you know what? Then pay her back.
Why does nobody even say that? Too?
No one even.
But
no one
also,
even
why is
entertains that.
she? Is she the type of woman that like needs to feel needed? Because
I
she
think
was like,
so.
"You're right. I am the only one.
Yep.
I
So
want to
maybe
be
she
there
is.
for him."
But also, I think that she's too nice to really be mean to him.
I've been that person, so
Yep.
like I get it.
So she tells him that they could still be friends, and he's like, okay, fine, whatever.
I guess.
And she's like so kind to him.
Yeah, she's so nice. I want a friend like her. Like I want her to be our friend.
Yes. We would like you. You don't have to pay for anything for us. We will give you all of the hugs, all of the support.
Yes.
Ebony, we love you all the way.
We do. She's the nicest person. Like I just like I want to be her
Very
friend.
good energy.
Yep.
1 month later.
Yes.
They're still friends, but not like that. So this is I'm going to translate that for you.
Okay.
Ebony is still nice to him.
Yeah. Maybe
And
she still sends him money.
Oh God, I hope not.
Like she's probably still paying his cell phone bill or something.
Oh God. Well, he doesn't want to date anyone.
Okay.
All right. So then Neve says something. Now, Max and Neve, they always have a comment that is so inappropriate.
What'd they say?
They always have a comment about like when they do like the 1 month checkup.
Yeah.
It's always
right,
something
like,
about
you lost weight.
Right.
Or,
something, it's either racial or you know, I don't want to say weightl.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean? But it's just something
like
inappropriate to say about someone's appearance.
Sure.
Okay. So Neve says, look at you turned up.
What the hell does that mean?
It means that Neve thinks he's in the ATL.
Right.
It's like, Neve, why do you talk to her like that? Is it because she's black?
Yes.
Would you have said that to a white person?
No.
Then maybe don't say it.
It's almost like he thinks that talking to a black person, talking to a white person is different. Like, so he has to act differently. It's like, they're just a person. Just talk regular.
God.
Yeah.
And then she reveals that she is in a loving relationship with a woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you know why?
Because she's a lesbian.
Right. And also, listen, how was your experience with a man?
Right. Your first man that you were with, I don't think it went very well.
It didn't go well.
No, it did not
go well. And that's what happened. Okay. So let's discuss the episode.
Okay. Let's discuss it. I'm here.
This was one of the most confusing episodes to me. I felt like there were just so many lies. There were some lies on her part, more lies on his part.
Yes.
The anger that came off of him.
Well, that's the thing. It was like he was there was something, it seemed like there was like bubbling inside of him.
Yes. There was
he's
anger.
Not well.
Did she send him a D pic? And he was lusting after it.
I didn't even think about that.
And then,
there's so much left unsaid.
I know.
See, I just want to say real quick, I looked for Rod online. I couldn't find him anywhere.
Yeah.
Ebony had an Instagram page.
Yeah, but it wasn't updated since 2013, right?
Right. But she has another one. It's private though. It says it's called Girl with a Passport. But her name on there is Love Missy, and she's a travel spokesperson. And it says travel spokesperson, TV and travel content coordinator. Traveling the world is my passion and favorite food. Rod's Catfish. She still has that in her bio.
Oh, so this is like her claim to fame.
Yeah. And this is like, I'm assuming this is her newer one. This one's private. So it's like, yeah, that's like her claim to fame.
Well, Ebony, if you're listening, we would love to have you on for an update. Rod, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on for an update. We can't find you. You're in hiding.
Yes.
I just feel overwhelmed by this episode.
This episode was a lot. I'm not used to these episodes being so deep, to be honest with you.
Very deep. But also, even Max, you did a bad job.
You did a bad job. I hope that now they've learned just how ignorant
Mhm.
they were on this episode? I'm
I
sure
hope
that
so,
they
too.
have. I think that they have.
I hope that they have.
I'd like to think that they have. Right.
I really, really hope that they have. Guys, if you like what you're listening to, make sure you give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on whatever platform you listen on. If you want to discuss this podcast or the show,
Yeah.
go over to our Facebook group, Catfish Trash Talk, and you could follow us. I'm at Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter, and Noelle is at Noe Girl on Instagram and Twitter. We absolutely love you. And if you want more of me and Noelle, go to Patreon. You really do. Go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast for over, I don't know, 8 billion bonus episodes. And
something
also,
like that.
You get the podcast up to 1 week early the day we record it.
Yeah, that's wild.
There's all different levels. Go check it out. We have tons of merch. We actually have, if you're looking at your podcast player, our logo, we have that in a sticker form for $4. You could Venmo me at Tracey-Carnazzo, $4 and your address, and just say Catfish sticker, and I'll send it out to you.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.